Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. On to another issue of Combat Patrol magazine, issue number 21. We are finally into the Eldar and out of the Space Marines and Tyranids. So on to our next Combat Patrol faction here with the Eldari Farseer. Very nice, very nice. The back of the magazine here that has a new map in it, I believe. But let's get through this plastic and let's check out the magazine, check out the sprue, and all of that good stuff, and all the extra things or things that are in here. Whatever is in the back. If it is just a new map or something. But we have our Eldari Farseer, or Eldar Farseer, with that nice scenic base there. So, not just a plain base on this guy. And that doesn't even just like glue onto another base, it is the base. So you have to clean that up, which kind of sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. And I guess we'll do the magazine in a second. We'll check this out. This is like a thicker cardstock board, double-sided, but there is kind of that. We just got plain on one side and the other has the little squares for you to put your cards in when you're doing the Combat Patrol missions. So we'll set that over here out of the way and let's get into the magazine, starting off with a Farseer, the Eldari, and the Immaterium. So have our usual little index type thing here to show you what's what, followed by how to build your Eldari Farseer. And then, on the next page here, finishing it off. Not too many pieces there. Looks very simple. But, yeah. And then we have our how to paint with what paints we've received so far. Goes through that step by step. Their little painting guides are pretty nice. I have not tried to follow one yet because the Space Marines and Tyranids I already had, so I already had my own paint schemes for them. But yeah, Eldari, the Dwindling Flame. If you want to read any of that, it talks about advanced technology, Eldari at war, foresight and fury shall deliver your doom. We have the Immaterium, very cool looking art there. And then talking about some different things here, the tides of madness, a voice in the wilderness, as well as what dwells within. Then we have Mind War. If you want to read some of that. But there is more. A psychic species. And then we have our little Farseer thing here where you can roll to name your Farseer. The different names here and how they, their personality, I guess, kind of. You have some other things on there as well, just like in the other magazines, the characters and whatnot. But there is your data sheet for the Farseer and enemies behind enemy lines. Scenario number 17 has all your stuff for that. Looks like you're playing on the other side without the cards, maybe. And then you have the Eldari turn overview to kind of follow to learn, and examples and stuff like that, as well as the Tyranid turn. So it looks like they're playing against the Tyranids. So you'll still be using the Tyranid Combat Patrol in this one. And then you have whether you had a Eldari victory or a Tyranid victory. And then a nice little picture here with some chaos and some Eldar miniatures in a battle together. Combat Patrol is just the beginning. And then our next issues, we have a paint issue with a couple of paints, and then 23 and 24 are a two-part for the Guardian Defenders. But yeah, I guess that is it for this video. So if you liked what you've seen, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, ring the bell to keep up to date with our latest videos. And as always, have a great day.